Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Hey guys, it's the Brick Loft, and I'm back. And I thought to celebrate the year anniversary of moving house, having my loft conversion, or as everyone else calls it, an attic conversion, I thought it'd be fun to check out what we've done in the last year. So, let's do this. My Lego city is built a bit awkwardly and it's only 2 base plates deep, so I decided to give myself a challenge. We also have a massive gap here, but a bridge over there to connect both sides. So like every other Lego city, it's been a challenge, but wow do these views pay off. This year I've also heavily funded my light kits, which just look amazing at night. However, there's still a lot more work to go. So let's begin the tour. We start at the very end of the city, where you will find the corner garage and the Grand Emporium. Now I'm thinking about moving this lovely modular to the residential area, which you'll see later in the video. However, the Grand Emporium, I'm thinking about sliding to where the corner garage is. I'm going to put the 2023 modular in, which at the time of recording has not been revealed yet, but can't wait. But you also have these lovely little tram tracks that doesn't actually work, but I feel like it just introduces another form of transportation in the city. And one general rule I have in the city is that you can't see any white. So I spend a lot of money tiling this all off, and oh no, there's a bit there. However, we also have some safety with fences, and that brings on to the next area. Sadly, I haven't bought light kits for these 4 buildings yet. However, they're on their way, and hopefully these will be lit up in no time. However, here we have City Hall, which came with the City Main Square set, which to be honest I mostly picked up for this tram. But anyways, here's City Hall with the brick bank around the side, and this is actually one of my favourite modulars. I don't know, some people don't like it, but I really like it. We also have some poor blind man who can't see where they're going, and a coffee cart selling some coffee to this Karen here. Why is it a Karen? Because of her hairpiece. We also have this vintage car on display. And one thing I haven't pointed out yet is that we have a bike lane which runs through the whole of the city. I really like this. It really makes the city look more unique, as you don't really see them in many cities. But anyway, on to the main area. This area looks a lot better when the lights are off, but I'll show you that in a minute. But here we have a little concert with some entertainment and a TV screen saying some breaking news. We also have a little car dealership because I really love my cars, so got to get cars somewhere. And then we have this amazing billboard done by One More Brick. Go check them out. As well as that bike lane which I mentioned earlier. We'll come to the hotel in a minute. However, we also have some sort of crime scene here. Ooh, what could happen? Moving on to the high street, we have a coffee cart. Obviously the boutique hotel, which looks amazing with the light kit. Now, I haven't fitted the light kit to the whole of the building because I wanted to make it look like somebody's asleep on this floor. However, all my light kits are supplied by Game of Bricks. We have, obviously, that bike lane. We also have an electric car and what I like to think as a Tesla Model 3. As well as just Assembly Square with an amazing little fountain, a news report. And I also like to have loads of little details, such as people having to pay for their parking, and if you don't pay, you get a parking ticket by this traffic warden. Here we have a little busker, somebody walking down the street to the Parisian restaurant, which is this exclusive Lego house figure. If you haven't seen my Lego house video, link at the end of the video, highly recommend the watch. But anyway, watch into this first. We also have a little street with Marty McFly grabbing onto this camper van, as well as the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Game minifigure, which not many people seem to know about, but it exists because this is it here. So yeah, quite a cool little rare thing. We also have a movie premiere with obviously a light kit, and then all the fans getting excited to see Stormtrooper and Spider-Man go into the film. Sounds like a very interesting film. We also have a police raid here. And a nice little fact, we have a sniper. Oh, nearly missed it. Here, getting ready to shoot them in case it goes wrong. We also have a sneak peek of the train, one of the many trains I have, as well as this nightmare here. Oh, sorry, Batman. Of all the cabling powering the light kits. Very, very sad, but it looks amazing. Once again, stay tuned to see the whole city at night. I'm also waiting for some parts here to complete the grass, because as I mentioned, I don't like seeing white. Now we move on to the transport hub, which is this year's train station, which used to be the old train station here, but I'm not too keen on that, and that's a train station from 2014, I think. We also have the downtown diner, with some poor stormtrooper getting their arm ripped off by Chewbacca. As well as just some of the lovely details inside the diner, like that working stereo machine, which I just think is a lovely little detail. And sorry if you saw my finger then. We also have this bus, just some people getting ready to get on their trains, bus, whatever, a little scooter rental area. And I'm also planning to have a mock of some apartments running all the way down here. They should be the same height as the old Sanctum Sanctorum. However, I need the money and the time to do that, so that's coming on hold. We also have the Hogwarts Express here. Not the Hogwarts Express, sorry, I don't know why I said that. The night bus. I move on to the movie area, which is just this masterpiece of the Daily Bugle. There's Miles watching over the city, the Green Goblin smashing through the window, Spider-Man not really caring what's going on, and then the lobby down here, or the ground floor. Here we have a road crossing, very interesting, I know. As well as, oh no, Gwen's falling over. And let me just quickly fix that. Nothing ever happened. Here we have Gwen swinging across, as well as the start of a bank robbery. Bum, bum, bum. Once again, I'm looking for light kits for all the vehicles here, so hopefully one day they will be lit up. In the corner, we have Iron Man sitting on the donut, and some poor guy taking something there. Wonder what that could be. We have a pothole in the city, as well as whatever this mess is, and some poor guy, oh, not really poor, he's got a bit of popcorn, watching the action. But here we have a very poor guy who's getting beaten up behind the Daily Bugle. Sadly, there are some wires there. However, that supplies that. But yeah, I just love little details that you can only see through that. You have to actually stare in and see it all. We also have a fence here. Now, sadly, these two panels are a bit pushed because the train, the 2022 train, can't actually get through by itself. But anyway, here we have the 2020 modular, I think, could be completely wrong there. The Sanctum Sanctorum, which I'm hoping to get a light kit for very soon once again, as well as like a little Infinity War scene, and then a little Doctor Strange scene round the back. And obviously the detective's office with some poor kid going somewhere. Who knows what's going on there? A wizard Harry. There we go, that's my Hagrid's impression. But here we have Diagon Alley, which is all hidden away behind the police station, and sadly some wires. We also have the flying car with Ron and Harry looking very scared. And, oh, sorry about that, but I don't know what to do with this area. I'm planning on making like a King's Cross mock, but for the time being, this will be okay. I'll move on to one of my favourite views in the city, this bit here, which just looks amazing next to Rangers Tower. I could look at this forever. Wow. But we move on to the farm. So here we have the entrance, a bit of a muddy path. We have a little campsite here, then a tractor going out, all the supplies and stock waiting to go out to the port, which you'll see very soon, which is a new addition to the city actually. A poor rabbit that's escaped, a cow farm, Emmett driving a lawnmower for some reason, a rat very scared of a cat, a tractor waiting for this grain silo to empty, an eagle which is very low for some reason, a lovely little barn with another barn owl, and the old-fashioned dog, and one of my favourite sets, the wind turbine. It's very loud but worth it. To have some poor chickens about to be eaten by this weird fox person. and a house, and then this little police ranger mock thing. Before we move on to the lights, we have the other half of the city, which is a very, very big work in progress. This mess here is where the new lighthouse is going to go. We're also going to have all this tiled, like you can see here. We have a beach area, some crooks hideout, and a very, very little port. Because once again, I am very limited for space. So this port is a very, very, very new addition. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. With the seagulls going after that fish, the crane. And I can't really afford a big port crane, so I thought for now we'll use this. We have a little port crane handler which is going to drop this container to the fish. And then we have so if you're not by the ocean, you have something called a pilot which guides ships out. And I thought it'd be cool to reuse this old airplane control tower and make it a pilot station. The little sticker saying City Seaways. We also have the entrance to the port. But I am really, really happy with how this area came out. And I think the tiling just looks amazing. How it all sparkles in the light. Just wow. A big upgrade from that. I have this cool abandoned train about to be spray painted by some of the hidden side characters. Once again, more grass area because I don't like white. And then we move on to the very, very, very big work in progress, the fairground. I have lots of plans for this. However, at the moment, they're on hold. Our plan first is to get this all lit up, as you can see here. However, I'm waiting for parts to arrive, but I have big, big, big plans for this area, so make sure to stay tuned. Once again, another big work in progress is the residential area, which take up all this space here. However, at the moment it's very, very small, where we're going to have road plates going down here, all across here. It's just going to look amazing, but at the time being, it's like this, which is okay, but not happy with it yet. As promised, it's time for night. Now this is when the city looks its best. Like it's just an amazing addition to the city, and I highly recommend them. Just look at that. It really does change the city. Wow, this is amazing. Just wow. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Try follow me on TikTok where I upload every day. And I'm back for daily uploads. Woohoo!